Muslim, Christian, Jew, Hindu, Buddhist, and atheist one too, and all in between. This is for the absolute positive, good God and truth of you, only crossing bigger and better. If you watched anything that I've posted online on YouTube or in the comments or even at Google on my page, you will know that I state that an atom is a love knot of the good truth of God of all for everlasting peace. I am the good God and truth, right, of Allah of all. And as long as that atom, right, stays more positive with energy than negative, right, it is stated good anywhere creation applied one to the here and now existence of all negative and positive of reality and light it out and cannot be destroyed. Okay, the neutral of nothing. Every time this atom bonds with two or more Christ-like, one more positive from the inside out, enlightened out, good as truth, right? It makes the shape, form, and mass of every body of everything, not to exclude every dimension of time and space you can think of, and every shape, form, and mass of God you can think of. With the absolute positive good God and truth of the thieving Holy Spirit, God, King, Adam, Man, the first evolved, the triple male energy of all I am. Allah is the God of all, positive and negative, for everlasting peace. I am. Jesus Christ is the absolute good truth of God, of the example of all I am, one who only crossed all negativity, one more positive, when crisscrossed with all to be good as truth, absolutely, positively bigger and better than all negativity. You can't kill that. See, if you only cross preset one to be one more positive when you're crisscrossed with all negativity, right? Well, everything you are in body and matter of atoms from the inside out are stated holy and good to the truth of you, right? To the bigger and better of your embodiment of matter, of shape, form, and mass. The life force of the energy of it only crossing you bigger and better to a feeling of more positive and good. As truth, it is impossible to be anywhere any other way than that good way as truth, only crossing preset to cross one more positive to add up good as truth, bigger and better than all negativity. That way, when it's not your decision, let's say you are lights out, right? In your mind, it's all you could ever be in body of your matter. Know how Jesus got up and walked away from the grave. Know the good God and truth of the thieving Holy Spirit, God, King, Adam, Man, first evolved, the triple male of all I am. You cannot kill something more positive, right? Only crossing good as truth, bigger and better than all negativity. In reality check, that doesn't die. Man up, steal your lives back from all faith that has every fool, right, that it's ever killed, only doing it one way, negatively. There is nothing bad. Anything good you can think of and anything bad you can think of is only the positive and the negatives to the good God and truth of your shape, form, and mass. Only crossing to the bigger and better of one more positive good, or to the bigger and better of nothing. How do you know, right? Well, if you're crossing through your life and things feel more positive, you're good. That's the truth, okay? And if not, you're only negatively deficient of it to the here and now of your reality check. So from the inside out, you need to cross one more positive, right? Only adding up good at 360 degrees to the bigger and better of that negativity. until you feel good as truth, and that negativity subtracts to one neutral nothing, just negative of your here and now being absolutely positive and good as truth. If you do, it is absolutely impossible to die of by the physics and laws of all matter, creation applied one to the here and now existence of all reality check. The neutral nothing. In the beginning, in the mythology, Pista Sophia, she was an atom, and she split more female than male. And through her splitting, right, she perversely, as a backfire of energy, caused all of creation of existence to be created unevolved through the neutrons of her, right? And as all of creation settled to the reality of what she did, right, anything that's created with energy, whether that energy is the polarity of it, right, is positive or not, okay, that energy of itself is a positive nature just to exist. So in reality, the only thing she could do by splitting is cause that energy to reverse as a backfire. But once the energy settled through the cosmos, right, and it was became a more positive existence than a negative one. So says the here and now of us, right? The good God and truth of all reality check, right? The seeds of all she was of God as truth, right? Created the earth and the energy of the Son of God, right? The good God and truth of the thieving Holy Spirit, God King, Adam man first evolved the triple male of all I am, right? Overcame the inertia of the earth, right? And incarnated a she ape in the cavern of woe, just like the Cobra explains. And through this she ape in the cavern of woe, right? The first woman was created. And through her being created, the incarnate, first evolved, pre Adamite man of all I am, right? Was created. And all who bred or come in contact with the pre-Adamite God, King, and man of all I am, the thieving Holy Spirit of all animalistic negativity, the one neutral nothing I am, right? Became the enlightened God Kings that built the pyramid structures around the world, right? That caused the earth to reflect back a sister reflection of the Son of God of all I am, the good God and truth of the thieving Holy Spirit, God King of all, for everlasting peace I am. And all else that did not breed, right, ran themselves, breed or come in contact with the Adamite male of all I am, ran themselves off a cliff with faith, more monkey than man. And in the estrogens of the soul, right, it says a female soul is on the outside, and it's not talking about a woman, right? It's talking about a negative energy. A negative soul is on the outside like the appendage of a man, right? But in reverse, you act more like a monkey than a man, than of a man when you act negative with negativity. And just like Pista Sophia, when she crossed negative with negativity and it caused her to split, she incarnated the devil of her. And through this devilish energy of her in the neutrons, it was a radioactive Shiva shaft, an unevolved Shaiva shaft on all existence. And all who did not breed with the Adamite male God King of all I am, right? Or did not stay in constant contact with him, right? Were of the Shaiva lineage. And they are the first faith of religion on the face of the earth. And through faith, right, it is a perversion of all things good as truth, because no faith teaches that all things cross positive and negative. So they don't teach to only bring back the negative. One more positive, you will always be good as truth, Christ-like. So antichrist-like, they teach that things cross bad and neutral. And neutral is nothing, listen to me, if it's not absolutely one more positive and good, then light it out, right? as the Adam man of all I am, right? It is negatively deficient. It's not bad. That's just the way it feels. But it is only a negatively deficient way of absolutely one more positive to be good as truth. Wholly one together, the bigger and better than all negativity. Listen to me. The smallest speck of one more positive from the inside out is stated good as truth, bigger and better than all negativity of existence anywhere it's stated because it adds up despite. Now I want to explain something to you. If all things creation applied to the here and now existence of all reality check has came together to enlighten an atom man, right? To the reality check of mankind only doing bigger and better, good as truth, right? By the way we feel, right? To the bigger and better of all paradise. And you want to know absolutely how you do it. This is how you do it, man. You only take the negative feelings of you to the reality check in which you feel them, okay? And you bring them back to a more positive state of being to be good as truth. You respect the body. The body has four major muscle groups: arms, legs, chest, and stomach. When one of these feel naturally negatively deficient, you only build it up with resistance till you have a blow to the bigger and better that muscle group, feeling more positive and good as truth. To the bigger and better of all you'll ever be of reality check, and you repeat as needed. Because not one thing creation applied, one to the here and now existence of all God, truth, reality check, right? Ever crossed negative to one neutral nothing, only preset to cross back one more positive to be good as truth. And if Adam would have crossed Eve, only one more positive to be good as truth, right? That's all we'd ever been. Bigger and better than all negativity. But because he didn't, and he knew what good was, but he came to himself in an unevolved creation, he didn't know how to always stay connected to it more positive than negative. And in reality check, he was a devilishly delusional Shiva shaft on his holy existence to the reality check of Eve. And the bigger and better of all we'd ever be, littering us out with one negative matter, birthing it after another to the reality check of the one neutral nothing of us, just negative of us here and now, embodied matter of paradise, only doing good, bigger and better, absolutely positively, have not a faithful doubt in reality check. Now check me out. All faith is a static, twisted, scattered, blind, undefined lie. And it's all stated through a biased, constructed lie, right? Of inferior fools who would rather sell us out or play us more animalistically monkey than man. Because listen to me, anytime you don't cross all you are back one more positive to be good as truth, to be the absolute bigger and better than all negativity, you're only stating an unevolved way. Well, if you're unevolved to a man, what are you, man? You're less than a man. You're acting like a monkey. Because all animals, right, no matter how smart they are, no matter how smart an ape is, and Jesus knew this, he knew he was tongue-tied to a language that did not articulate the positives and negatives to state what he was doing good as truth, but he knew the bigger and better of it. It's set in the example of a man or a woman's life. It is the highest intelligence. There is no higher intelligence to be good as truth, absolutely bigger and better, more positive than the negatives of you to the here and now of your reality check. And that is the full thief man, God and King of all, for everlasting peace. I am the absolute bigger, better than all negativity, mankind, to the reality check of paradise. I am. Listen, I have a noble cause, and that noble cause is to keep the world good as truth. And I think I can absolutely, no, I don't think, I believe, right, without a faithful doubt, with the right kind of help and a better understanding of the world around us, right? We could take anything that is wrong anywhere in existence to the reality check of mankind, right? And within a generation, make it only bigger and better, good ass truth, absolutely positively. That shit turns straight to fertilizer to the bigger and better of all reality check. But no matter what I say, no matter what kind of information I release, until you only bow and submit rightfully, truthfully, to the full thief man, God, King, Adam man first evolved, the triple male of all I am, you have not come to the here and now of my reality check. And if you're not here and now, good as truth, right, to the absolute bigger and better of my reality check, right, then you are living a negatively deficient lie, man. You hear me? Of faith, fully blind and undefined, and it's just killing you out to one neutral nothing. And it's kind of pathetic at this point because I've released this information enough to give everybody the heads up in every way I can, in every way a person could articulate or think of to show you that we could always just do the bigger and better of all negativity. And if we start here and now, right? This is the good God and truth of us. Listen to me. No matter what happened, past, present, or future, man, we can always just only do the bigger and better of it. And I want to show you something. I haven't spoke on this, but this whole earth is nothing but seeds of atoms, okay? And when Pista Sophia split, see, they think she came back good. Remember, I'm gonna explain something to you. She came back a distraught world, a decayed, an existence of decay and disintegration on herself. And anything that she split, right, that is the negative of her, is all space forever. Okay? And when you look at an atom, right, that atom's like 99.9% of space. And I'll explain something to you. If it's not more positive with energy, good as truth of its matter, that's all it's turning into is negatively deficient space forever. You hear me? And all that's made of positive energy, good as truth of their matter, bigger and better than all negativity, cannot ever cease to exist. And here's the thing about the earth, right? It's stated to mankind there's no higher intelligence than us. There's no bigger and better than anything we will ever be. And I'll show you why. I'm no animal and I can articulate myself good as truth, absolutely positively. And I know if I, right, am good as truth, and the world of mankind is good as truth, right? This earth that is static, twisted, scattered, and undefined with the decay of her splitting that way, right, will be overwhelmed more positive and negative, more positive than negative to the good truth of it because that's all it's made of is atoms bonding. More positive than negative to the here and now of it. But we are the good truth of this world. We are the good truth of this paradise, only crossing to the bigger and better for us, right? Or to the bigger and better of us being one, nothing, just negative of the here and now of it, infinitely, forevermore. I don't care what anybody ever told you about life or death. Not the smallest to the biggest of us ever died of being more positive and good as truth. Now that's a sad reality check for little babies and kids and beautiful things that die, but let me explain something to you. They didn't die because they're bad. And they didn't die because they were wrong or anything of that nature. They just died for lack of intelligence, not knowing how to take or to take what is negative on them and only keep pushing the positive of them being good to the bigger and better, that negative being nothing. Listen, anytime an atom bonds in body of its matter, right, depending on how negativity states it, right, it'll cause the electrons of it, right, the electronegativity of it to either go to a higher energy state or a lower energy state. Well, depending on how negativity hits you is what you need to do with the energy of you. Come back more positive than that higher energy state, of negativity or more positive than that lower state of negativity until you feel good as the absolute value of the truth of your shape, form, and mass to the bigger and better of all you'll ever meet. God is the good of all. At 360 degrees, the only way to stay connected as truth, bigger and better than all negativity, is to only do it one more positively when you feel all, to only add up good as truth till all the negativity subtracts to one, neutral, nothing. The absolute bigger, better, good God and truth of the plan and the man of all I am, the full thief man, God, King, Adam man first evolved of all I am. The full thief man, God, King, of all paradise I am. God, truth, a reality check. And them are the facts.